World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day to all of our listeners here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is World News in 5 and I'm your host, Steph Vicente. A written statement attributed to Iran's new Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei has surfaced following the killing of Revolutionary Guard Intelligence Chief Majid Kademi. According to BBC News, the message condemned the attack and blamed both the United States and Israel, with Israel confirming it carried out the strike. Khamenei said the deaths of top commanders would not weaken Iranian forces, stressing that their ranks remain strong despite multiple losses since fighting began in late February. However, questions persist about Iranian Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei's condition, as he has not appeared publicly or in state media since reportedly taking power about a month ago. United States President Donald Trump claimed Khamenei may be dead or seriously ill due to his absence. Iranian officials have pushed back, with the country's UN ambassador citing security concerns and Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi insisting Khamenei is healthy and still in control. So far, no audio or video proof has been released to confirm those claims. In other news overseas, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel has destroyed what he described as Iran's largest petrochemical plant. In a post on his official account, the BBC reports Prime Minister Netanyahu said the operation is part of efforts to dismantle the financial network of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Meanwhile, the Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, reported striking Iran's two biggest petrochemical complexes, claiming the attacks have disabled more than 85% of the country's petrochemical export capacity. The military also said a facility in Asaluye was being used to produce key components for Iran's missile program. In a separate update, United States President Donald Trump confirmed he spoke with Prime Minister Netanyahu on Sunday. And finally, Qatari Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdulrahman bin Jassim Al Thani has condemned attacks on civilian infrastructure during a phone call with Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. According to Qatar's foreign ministry, the BBC reports the two officials discussed the ongoing escalation and its broader impact on the region. During the call, Prime Minister Al Thani voiced concern over continued Iranian strikes affecting Qatar and other neighboring countries that have stayed out of the conflict. He also made it clear that targeting civilian facilities and essential resources is not acceptable under any circumstances. Prime Minister Al Thani stressed that such actions should be condemned regardless of who is responsible. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.